Hey folks, Quilly18 here, and welcome to some more Let's Play Master of Magic. We are still doing our Chaos Draconian run, although we've got a few different races going on at this point. And we've recently breached into the plane of Arcanus, the primary plane over here. And look at how lovely and green it is. I told you the other plane is very pretty compared to where we are over here. And we've taken over our first city. We are at war with Rijak here. There we go. Yeah, we're the green sword. So Rijak, who are yellow, we're at war with them. Although we're not going to be particularly friendly with anyone else, really. I think it's going to be kind of total warish at this point. We shall see. These are its units moving around. He does have a pack of Pegasi, so he's got a high elf city at least, if not, you know, that being his primary thing. But he's also got some, like, barbarian units over here, some enchanted berserkers, which is interesting. Quite the stack. Although we do have a full 9 stack of really strong units defending the hamlet of Ulm. We know Ulm, of course, is overpowered from having played EU4. And then we've got a full 9 stack defending this tower as well to make sure no one breaches through. So I'm pretty comfortable about our position. We got plenty of mana stored up. Gold is coming in like crazy sauce, which is going to be okay. I am shifting a lot to our mana right now. I could probably pull back on that. I mean, we still have research to do. More spell skill is always good. Heck, it'd be funny if we could get to the point where we could insta-summon efforts. I think right now, does it take us 2 turns or 3 turns to cast that? What am I looking for? Oh, the magic tab. Spell skill. I think the effort is just over 300, so we're either at a 2-turn summon or just on the cusp of it. But yeah, we're still skilling up. I mean, everything's kind of balanced here, so I'm kind of okay with it. We might be able to pull back on the mana generation. We shall see. I mean, I guess... Oh, okay, I was going to say, wait, what did I summon? The Storm Giant with the little flowers? Oh my god, she's so adorable. I love it. You know what this reminds me of? Oh, what's her name? In Fallout New Vegas? Yes, New Vegas. There is a super mutant companion you can get, Granny or whatever. And that kind of reminded me of her. I love it. Okay, next time we play nature, I guess. Parch has grown. Midnight has got a university. Oh yeah, Midnight was the city that was spamming out our warlocks, but we're taking a little beat from that. We don't really need more warlocks over here, and we can just finish this city's various infrastructure. Mechanicians Guild does give us a production boost. It's actually not even that expensive to build. Yeah, let's go ahead and grab that. That's going to be groovy. Ulm has got its farmer's market. I believe we are just sort of rush buying as much as we can over here. I wonder, can I have the firewalls and city walls? I guess the flaming walls don't actually give us protection against range stuff, so I'm assuming I could have both. We got our Colosseum over here. We've got some ghosts coming. Now, if that is a big pack, that actually might be slightly scary. But I guess there's not much we can do about that. Should I get Animus Guild? Yeah, what the heck, right? There's our effort, which is not going to be able to be summoned in town, because these stacks are all full. Purple. Had we met purple? No, because that's pinkish. It must belong to someone else. Oh, no, it is Alberic. So, Alberic over here. Okay. Now, these are just baby stacks. Actually, the one effort should be able to take it. I guess he's got... Okay. No one's got anyone right next to this tower here. So, I can afford to move some people out of it. So, I think what's going to happen, we're going to take our heroes... This is the Magician. I guess I'll grab the Magician. And then all the Doomdrake with magic weapons. Move it into here. And then not have any more movement to attack. Okay, well, I guess that's going to have to be fine. Oh, and right, we had a bunch of units parked just outside this tower because we were capped. So this tower is actually going to be in a great state. We're still making Doomdrakes. Still very happy to use that as our primary force. They're so flexible. We're going to meld in over here. Now, where were those spirits who were maybe going to attack us? Oh, right here. What are we looking at? That is a large stack. Now, do I have the overland? I guess I'm busy casting. So I can Firestorm here. Okay, it would be really nice to be able to insta-cast Firestorm. To be able to spot an enemy stack. So it's 180 mana, but 171 for us because of the discount. We're pretty far from that, because it does take longer and longer to get every point. 157. It's not that bad, though. You know what? Let's... No, I don't want to lock the skill. No. There we go. we're going to focus here and try to crank this up as quickly as possible after all, so that we can nuke things from orbit should they come up. We're going to run, you know, mana's going down, but we can do some conversions. So I don't think there's anything I can do. Well, actually, hold on. There is something I can do. I can move my summoning circle over here. And then instigate. Let's get a fire giant over here. That's going to be fine. Now you have some units over here, but no. Okay. Honestly, this town might have been okay anyway, but I just really don't want to take any risks. Giant spiders. Giant lizard. It is interesting to get those messages. I don't usually run with detect magic unless I've got like the ability to dispel things really well. Farmers has grown to population 25. Wow, I think that's its cap actually. Was it doing housing? I should check on those cities. Right, okay, so you've got city walls and flaming walls, which is cool. We are going to go to full production here. Not that it matters too much, because we're mostly going to be buying things in this town. Let's get the Foresters Guild and buy that. Little Animus Guild over here. I mean, we may as well just get some things that add some power. At this point, I don't know how many roving things we got over here. I'm wondering, like, should I go up to, like, 8 or even 9 defensive units here? Should I throw in a couple of magicians? Tell you what, let's build a war college first, because if I decide to build some more units there, I'm going to make... Whoa, you've got a lot of rebellion. You have no units. What the... Wait, what? Qu'est-ce que fuck? You got attacked before, barely survived, and I forgot to reload your units. Okay. Well, that's a bit of a mistake. Okay, well, although instantly, we actually get a pretty decent defensive haul over here. You can't make it to Parch, unfortunately, in one turn. Although maybe I'll still move you down there in case something comes up. Okay, we got a nice big stack over here. We can probably take that. Part of me is like, we could just boop these little groups, but that doesn't really do much for us. Let's do a little scummy thing. But, now, I think we could win this. The one thing is, of course, we're going to have some spells cast against us, because these are not neutrals. This is Rijak. So, there could be some weird stuff going down. Did I... Hold on, I have no spell power this turn. Yeah, because I just cast those insta-spells. I might not want to go into battle with a full stack. Let's just go and boop one of these ghouls. Now, we might still get hit by spells. I'm going to say, round 1, he's probably just going to Black Prayer. Which is fine. And then... Do I have anything with range attacks? Oh, the Efrit, which could cast its own spells too. But honestly, the 17 damage range attack, probably pretty good. Magician's are a little weaker, and then Zaldron, perfect. Okay, we're going to do that. We got lots of food. Again, mana going down, but that's fine currently. Yeah, I like the ability to... Well, what I could do at this point, you know what? I should load up the Firestorm. We can't cast it this round, but if I can Firestorm this gang next turn, and then engage, that'll be pretty good. Night Stalker. So we know there's some Invisi things going on. Oh, you're attacking at the tower. Yes, which is considerably weaker. Okay, we're probably going to Flame Strike. Now, we might lose this battle, but we'll be able to counterattack perfectly fine. The Dragon Turtle is immune to fire, but nothing else should be here. So this is going to be a good candidate for Flame Strike. There's a lot of things with single figures. What are these guys buffed with? Oh yeah, they got the Wraith form. So no, that was okay. I don't think... I mean, they've got Javelineers, although they're pretty hurt. They've got thrown weapons. We definitely want to be in a position where we attack first. I think I'm just going to hit done, because they're not quite going to be able to close in on us. So we do have -1 to everything here. Yeah, we're just going to Flame Strike again. And, oops, I didn't mean to double-click you. We're going to move up here. And we've got our thrown... Well, not our thrown weapons. We've got a breath weapon. You're basically out of movement. I'm just going to skirt you back. You've got full figures. Come here. Do that. skirt back. Again, we want to start the combat with our flame breath. Definitely, especially against people who have their own throne / flame breathy kind of things. You're going to hit done. And I suspect this should be fine, yeah? I mean, these are pretty tough. Oh, that's really tough. I think I'm going to lightning bolt this. There we go. I mean, I think we would have been fine regardless, but I really didn't want to give them a turn to start attacks against us. We gain a fame from that. Beautiful. Magic, baby. It's powerful. Oh, I'm sorry. We can cast Chaos Spawns? With all their freaking insta-death gazes and shit like that? I mean, they're going to be vulnerable to range, like hardcore range stuff, but we know that otherwise. It's super good. Warp Lightning. Our own... Oh... Hold on. I think I want my own Doombolt here to be able to deal with shit that has various immunities and things like that. The nice thing about this, too, is it's going to give all my Spellcaster heroes the ability to cast Doombolt. Yeah, we're going to do this first. Is that a war declaration, or are you just shit-talking me? Hang on a sec. This is our border town. Do we want to do something else? Do we want to pump out units? We don't need the Animus Guild right now. We could build our own dragon turtles. None of these lead to other buildings, right? And none of these will give boosts to anything we're missing. We could spam out our own dragon turtles. We know they're pretty tough. I think I prefer the Doom Drakes. Plus their ability to fly is kind of nice. Oh, you know what I should get? I should get one Shaman unit. Although I wonder, I've got Saints. I wonder if they can purify. But I can do a random Shaman unit just to go and purify that or whatever. Looks like we are sharing tiles with another city here, which we'll probably just want to burn down. You know what? Do I just want to growth this city? Like, just do some housing here? Is there an advantage to doing that? You know what? I'm going to build one Shaman. Oh, the enemy group to Firestormers. See, now that's the problem with having taken a turn to do this. Because now that stack's already gone. If I can find... Those ghosts never did attack me, and now they're out of vision. So this is all awkward, so we just wasted a bunch of mana. And I don't think we've got a really good target. I'll hit here, which will damage the 3 of the units anyway. Because the turtles... I don't think we'll take anything, but I don't think we're jumping in on that group or anything like that. I wonder if I could have firestormed the city. Oh, maybe I could have. Shit. I just had in my head that it had to be, like, some wild units, but maybe I can cast it on a stack of, like, defensive units in a city. You got a stack of 6. You don't need to make any more swordmen. I think the walls do have, like, the maintenance. I guess, you know, having the detection's kind of nice. Yeah, I don't think it's critical. Do you have any farmers going on? Yeah, you got a couple. Oh, you actually have some rebellion happening. Let's get you at least a shrine to eliminate that. And actually, I've got some money. I don't know if I can boost the... Oh, yeah, you know what? I will still buy that shaman. And you were going to build a city here, which is actually going to be pretty good. Welcome to Dragon Paths. Maybe we'll send a couple of drakes over that way. Okay. I don't currently have a spell going on. Although, I don't have any skill left this turn anyway, so we really wouldn't be putting anything into it currently. And so I might not want to start something so that I've got the options for next turn at the max. Now, I believe these volcanoes here, so we can't work this tile currently, but they're giving us more power, is what the volcano spell does. Eventually it does cool and I think leave some mountains behind, but it is one of those spells. In fact, I think, yeah, I have access to raise volcano. So yeah, you target it, destroys any food and minerals, does provide magic power. Oh, to the caster! Oh! And let's have a chance to create mineral veins. So to the caster, it's not to the city itself. Oh shit. I guess I could have been spamming volcanoes all along. Because I didn't want to cast it in my own cities. But I thought that was the only way to get power. So no, it is a purely offensive spell. But I don't want them around my own cities. So I could cast around here, but I'm really thinking we're just going to be taking that city. Barbarian City with some good stuff, although some of the buildings will be destroyed in the fighting. Werewolves, Spell Zerkers, these are new to caster magic. Barbarians generally don't have much in the way of magic, but they have their Spell Zerkers just to mix things up. Overall, I'm pretty happy to just punch in here. Okay. I love the Storm Giant. Okay. I still have defenders in the city, right? Freaking mana drain. Armorer's Guild, which means you can start Doom Draking, although we're going to want the Alchemist Guild before we do that. You don't have any Unrest currently? No, although... Oh, you're not growing, so actually you'll never have Unrest. Do you have... You have the Animist Guild already? No. Wait, you must. Unless... I mean, maybe I'm just not seeing it. I don't think there's a way to get a list. Isn't the Animist Guild kind of like a greenish plantish thing? Because you have a lot of farmers here. None of these lists lead to anything except the Alchemist Tower. I'm confused. See, that's the Animist Guild, the tree. Do you need a certain type of... Because Draconians can clearly build it. Oh, you have some Unrest. I don't think I can do anything about it. Oh, no, I can build the Oracle, which lowers Unrest by 3. Let me do that. Although, I guess you are going to be attacked by a bunch of ghosts here, but I can't really do anything about that, other than maybe summon in a little something. You might not get attacked. How come I can't build the Animist Guild here? Oh, I'm thinking... Hang on, I have the manual open. Animist Guild. Oh! You need to be able to build a Forester's Guild to build the Animist Guild. And a Forester's Guild requires a forest, which this doesn't have. Which is too bad, because it's got so many forest freaking farmers here. Jeez. Okay, I want to check... Yeah, the city's well defended, the tower's well defended. Mountain travel is pretty slow. Still need some engineers in places. Ah, yes, okay, so there's my shaman. So now... Yeah, you don't have any farmers here yet, so that doesn't really matter. None of these give us extra vision. Wizard's Guild doesn't even give access to more buildings or units for this race, but I think I'll build it anyway. And you go over there. I mean, you might get booped at some point, but that's going to be okay. You're going to patrol there. Ah, perfect. Ooh, okay. So, I mean, they might attack here this turn. If I do this, like, they might not. They might bypass. I'm just going to hit done, because now they might go to the other city, which looks a little bit vulnerable, but then I can swing the units back there, and I can always do an emergency summon somewhere as well. Yeah, we still have some neutral towns. We've got more to expand on Mirror, but I think right now the best thing we can do for our game is just damage the other casters. More than expanding ourselves, I think damaging other casters is going to be good. I'm going to get a random fire giant parked over here just for some safety. Although that is going to eat... Oh, yeah, but we're going to skip to the next turn. We are going to need more magic power. 162. What do I want to get? Like to 170 something, 173 for the instant fire strike or whatever it's called. Yeah, that firestorm, I think it's called. Cockatrice. Bastard. Oh! They're attacking my trireme at sea here. Well, that's fine. I'm actually tempted to just let this go, because I want to attack the city, and I don't want to use my spell skill here. I'm going to try to flee. Alright, I lost trireme. It's based, I think, number of units and movement speeds, whether you can escape. Oh, you want gargoyles. You're going to trade me Chimera. You know what? We'll do it. I didn't realize... I guess he was neutral. I didn't realize we'd be friendly enough to do some trades. That's kind of cool. In fact, what I could do... I can't remember if he's maniacal. I think he is. We don't really want to, like, negotiate with maniacals because they're very unpredictable. But it would be nice to have somebody. Okay, you have no unrest and you're at max pop. You've got your 6 defenders. You could pop up more warlocks, but I don't think I'm looking to do that. You do have some farmers going on here. Let's Animus Guild. Cathedral over here. No unrest. Firewalls up. You might join in the spamming Doomdrakes, but we'll need Alchemist Guild and obviously the Armorers Guild for that as well. War College in Fang Rock. We'll get you your stables. Yeah, we might join in the spam as well. Okay, let's do one more little scummy thing. Although this is mostly going to be about misclicks. Because I am committing to this attack. You know, there's always some risk because we're going to be fighting another wizard. But I'm feeling pretty confident about this. It's mostly if I do something really dumb. Okay. I think Flame Striking is going to be very good because I think it's going to damage absolutely everything that's in here. No one's immune to it. If I just cycle some little weights here with the W key. The Effort can cast spells. Warp Lightning, Fireball. So werewolves are a little bit scary. Oh, these are undead, bloodlusted werewolves. Excellent. Well, they're undead because they got bloodlusted. They regenerate. They've got the weapon immunity, but I think we have magic weapons on everything. I think it's... And they got +2 to hit. I think what we want to do is... Fireball, because they got 5 figures. We want to fireball the werewolves. Good. And the magicians, which took some damage, they will also fireball the werewolves. We might lose the magician stack. They're pretty vulnerable. And Zaldron, so there's not much in the way of werewolves left. There's Sonic Blast. It is illusionary, which is pretty good because I think it ignores defenses. The only thing is some things are illusion immune like this. Most undead are, for example. I don't know if the werewolves were immune to it out of the box or it's just because they're undead. But I'm going to Firebolt. I don't think we need to Lightning Bolt this one. There we go. Now, there's some range stuff going on. It might have been good to target. I don't really want to throw... So, Thierra... You're actually fairly tough. That's a lot of armor boost. But we got... These guys are grayed out. We'll lose 1 of melee, 1 of armor, and then 2 of resist because of the Black Prayer. You're still pretty decent. We can probably just let you all move forward. I mean, the Doomdrakes move faster, because they got a movement of 5, instead of the 4 over here. Ooh, we might lose this Doomdrake. Okay, I'm going to take this guy and pull him way back. Yeah, I'll just Flame Strike again. There's no kill like overkill. Zaldron, what you got left in the tank? Some fireballs. This Berserker stack still has quite a few figures, so I think a fireball there is going to be pretty decent. Yeah, there's really not much left, but let's get... so range attacks through here will have a huge penalty because of the walls. I'll just use a lightning bolt, because it's not a per figure. This swordsman's got a bunch of buffs on it. There we go. Alright, I'm pretty confident we can just do that. Again, we probably used way more mana than we needed to. Oh, did I want to burn that city down? I might have. I'm just going to hit done here rather than patrol so I can remember to move that guy around in response to what happens. Okay, I'm going to add in some mana generation here. I will move the rest of the money over to this in case there's an attack right now. We've got a little bit of mana in the tank. Our gold per turn is going down a bit because we are increasing our maintenance costs a lot, but for good purposes. Yeah, see, that's really annoying. And anyone could really be doing it here. Oh, well, we'll get some basic city walls in some places, because it will give us some slightly better defenses against some things. It might not be a terrible idea to have. I usually ignore them because, you know, I like a mobile defense more than the static defenses, but it's probably not a terrible idea. If we go here... Yeah, I don't know who keeps draining the magic. I mean, I could check this every turn. They might be alternating. Or could be... No, I guess he can't because we haven't met. So it must be one of these. It could be any of them because they're not friendly. I mean, it might be more likely that it's a person we're at war with, but I think it's anyone. I think Drain Magic is a death spell, though. So it's more likely that it is Rijak. Right, that's the mobile one because of this. They'll probably go and sink the other ship. And you know what? That's not the end of the world. I'm tempted. I'm just going to hit done and leave this guy here for now until we deal with that stack kicking around. Suck to lose the capital. This is almost a full stack. Once it is, we're going to start, moving some things. That'll be the thing. We're going to reinforce here as a rally point. Once it gets full, we'll detach. And like when we've got someone waiting outside, we'll start moving around with a 9 stack of Doom Drakes. I'm going to purify that tile, remove that corruption. We'll definitely burn down this city, I think. Although it's pretty nice. There's too much overlap. Like this city has overlap here too. So yeah, this city and the one to the south of it unfortunately overlap with 3 tiles. Which isn't great. I maybe should have removed it and rebuilt it 1 tile up. On the other hand, this makes it a little easier to get started a little faster in the game. Oh, is that on an island? See, he's using triremes here to do bridging, most likely. Does this entire stack fly? Zaldron does not fly. That might be... Yeah, Zaldron's the only non-flyer in the stack. We've also got some damage unit. Maybe what I'll do is I'll do these 2 like that. Move you over here. Whoa, that pathing. That was weird looking. It looks like they have no movement this turn anyway. I realize this city is mostly empty. It's not the end of the world. Hell, if someone takes it and raises it. I mean, we'd lose fame. Huh? Oh! Right, because of her freaking Pandora's box. She summons a random unit every turn, assuming we're not full. Phantom Beasts are interesting. These are illusionary creatures, so they ignore defenses. They can actually deal huge amounts of damage. On the other hand, they don't have armor themselves. They can be countered by a couple of ways. Either a unit has True Sight, which means they're immune to illusionary attacks. But the other thing, because they have no armor, we can obliterate them with our spells. I mean, I guess Lightning Bolt already ignores that. But it makes so Firebolt much more viable, or that that other spell we haven't unlocked that hits for 12, then 11, then da-da-da-da-da-da-da. I think that's like normal. Well, I mean, it might be fiery or something damage, but I think it gets resisted by armor normally, which wouldn't work against those things. I think we will Lightning Bolt just for... Can I not Lightning Bolt you? Wait. I'm sorry, is this mine? Do I have 2 Pandora's boxes? You get the spell? Alright, never mind. I thought I had to deal with that. So what I want to do is nuke these things down before they can run away. I think if I sink the galley, the rest of the units will die in response to that. Oh, Warp Lightning, that's what it's called, where it hits multiple times. Zap, 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 zap. I think they can't flee. We might still have to kill them or something, I don't know, but obviously there's no more threat here other than maybe we can get some spell casts. Okay, they fled, but I think they lost that. We did get fame from it, which is nice. Okay, I am going to want to move around with the Zaldron again. Did we ever Chaos Channel him? I don't think we did. Let's try to hit him with a Chaos Channel and see if he can get wings. I had assumed so, but I guess when we rescued him, I forgot. I don't think I've ever gone through the buffing thing with him. Now, I won't be sad if he gets armor. Yeah, that is what he got. Okay, which is fine, although a little inconvenient that he's not flying. Yeah, we may as well give him, like, Immolation. And Flame Blade, even though it's not really a big deal for him as much. But it won't hurt. Okay, he's moving his Summoning Circle. actually thought they'd change their summoning circle every time, but from what I understood... freaking draining their mana reserves. Did I attack your troops? Oh! I did attack your troops! I'm used to Rijak being purple, so I just assumed it was his, the trireme, but yeah, I did kill Alberic's troops. Well, that's fine. Let's get you some basic city walls here. You know, God, it is really expensive. Yeah, let's rip out a few amplifying towers. Got some rampaging stuff over here. Play it that way. Yeah, let me put a little bit more mana generation here. We're going to keep getting drained. Right, this is Obrick City. We do a lot of damage killing that. Do I burn it down? Or do I want to keep it? I mean, at some point it becomes kind of difficult to defend all the cities. Burning it down gives us more fame, which also doesn't matter, and removes some overlap. I guess on the basis that massive city defense becomes a pain in the ass, I will go and burn this down. Let's scum it one more time here. Mostly defend against misclicks. Immolation has been dispelled. See, that's kind of annoying. Now we have to remember to recast that after combat, which I probably won't. This looks pretty non-intimidating. And oh yeah, I have no mana currently, which is a bit annoying. Let's go and fireball these guys. It's too bad you can't flame strike. The sprites should be really vulnerable to fireball. Yep. I think I can probably just tell people to do their own thing at this point. Flame Blade's been dispelled. Not actually going to hurt us this combat. But annoying on principle. Yes, I want to raise the city completely. And apparently that gives us experience. Well, it's not the raising the city. It's the winning the battle, killing so many dudes. Okay, I don't know where that stack of Guardian Spirits has gone off to. But I guess it's not here right now, so we'll just funnel you forward. That's going to be okay. Oh my god, my Warlocks finally made it over here to the Doombat lair. I completely forgot about this stack. Wow. I guess our turns are taking a little longer, and the Warlocks aren't terribly fast. Alright, this is a dangerous thing, but we got lots of Doom Bolts. Oh shit, these have huge movement. Rip 2 Warlock stacks. And that's a shame, because even if there was just one figure left, they'd still be able to Doom Bolt. I just hit auto here. Doom Bolt, whatever. I was gonna say, maybe there we go. Let's like, get the kills, please. We'll probably lose these Warlocks, but this will be softened up for some other stack after. It's not the end of the world. The Warlocks aren't going to be that useful for us. We'll worry about cleaning that out later. Oh, there's the ghosts. Oh, this city here is very well defended. What I might do is take you and move you here. And then take one of these and move you here. So they still have 6 each for unrest suppression. I think I'm going to park you here. Keep you at 6 for the unrest sweet spot, and also make me feel a little bit safer about whatever the heck might be going on out there. Anyway, I think this is a good time to cut. We did go and burn down that city. Hooray, we're so heroic. We're very famous, or perhaps infamous. So yeah, you got some more stuff going on. We're going to burn down this city as well. But what we need to do at some point is find the fortresses, the capitals of our enemy, so that the wizards get banished. Now, in vanilla, let me in case we get attacked between turns. Not that I have a lot of spellcasting power left, but I want to make sure I have some mana there. Although it'll just get drained, maybe. In vanilla, a banished wizard was basically just out of the game. So what happens? Okay, if you take over a fortress, you banish the wizard. And then the wizard has to cast the spell of return to come back. So it'll take them a few turns to do that, quite a few turns sometimes to do that. And then when they finish it, it'll pick one of their other cities. I don't know if it's at random or if it's their biggest one or how it works, but it'll pick one of their other cities to build a new fortress there, and the wizard will be back. While the wizard is gone, you can still manage all your cities and stuff like that, but there was a huge limit to... I think in vanilla you might have only been able to cast a spell of return, and that's it. In Caster of Magic, you can still cast spells in combat when you're banished, although there is a huge extra cost. I think it's ×4. You're spending 4 times more mana to cast spells because you're so far away. As a channeler, it gets reduced if it happened to us. It's still... So in Caster of Magic, they made it so that it's not insta-GG. If you lose your capital and you get banished, you're still in a really, really bad situation, but it's not an insta-loss. Still pretty bad. But yeah, anyway. We still don't want it to happen to us, and we'd still love to banish other people, and that'll be okay. Because, yeah, it'll slow down, make their life a lot harder, which is fantastic. I don't know if they can still cast overland spells and things. I think they're going to start casting the spell of return right away, which is just going to be from their spell book. So they're not going to be doing anything else here. It's just combat stuff they might have access to. So it's going to be pretty bad. And, of course, taking out their most established city is going to be super valuable. We can win if we just defeat everyone. We can also, as far as I know, we can also win if we cast the spell of return. I think there's also a time limit that the game ends, and then whoever's got the most points might be considered the winner. But yeah, if we can kill everyone or cast the spell of mastery, I think it's called. That's the sort of science victory. You got to research basically. I don't think you literally have to research everything, but it is like the rarest of the arcane spells. So it's unlikely to show up in your research list until until you're basically done researching everything, more or less. It takes a long time to research and it takes a long time to cast. But if you pull it off, then you win the game. So we'll see how it turns out. Folks, thanks a lot for watching. I'm going to see you guys next time. Bye-bye.